Alright, y'all. Let's make something out of nothing. Today we got steak and jalapeno queso. Let's go. These will be our ingredients for today. As always, full measurements will be in the description below. First, we're going to go ahead and just dice up some jalapenos. Feel free to use as much as you want. I'm only going to use about 2 to 3 jalapenos for this recipe. Grab a large tomato and begin dicing into small chunks. For this recipe, you can also substitute canned tomatoes as they will work just as well. Grab your strips and begin slicing them into small chunks. Strips aren't required, however I do prefer them as it results in a nice tender bite. This is what they should look like, very small, so you can get a good amount of steak on each bite. To a cast iron skillet, go ahead and add in about half a tablespoon of butter and begin to melt down. Once your pan is hot and your butter is melted, go ahead and add in your steak bites. To that, we're going to add about a tablespoon of seasoning, will be in the description. After about 5 minutes, the bites should be done. Begin to reduce the heat. Take your diced jalapenos and tomatoes and add them into the steak. After those have cooked down a bit, go ahead and add in 6 ounces of carnation milk. Now slowly add in your mozzarella, cream cheese, pepper jack, and mild cheddar. I know y'all ain't think that was the only seasoning. Go ahead and add in about a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, you know that's the best. Next, a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then finally we're going to finish it off with about another teaspoon of chili powder. Mix well. As you can see here, my dip is a little too thick, so all I'm going to do is take the rest of that carnation milk and add it in until silky. At this point, your dip is pretty much done. If you want to eat it like this, grab your favorite chips and dig in. If you want to get a little fancy, take some shredded mozzarella and cheddar cheese, sprinkle a thin layer on top, and then pop it in the oven and broil on high for about 5 minutes. After that, grab some fresh cilantro, sprinkle on top. There you have it. Don't get too much dip on your chip now. Enjoy.